McPherson has this one teed up, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks his offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Sam Hubbard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Pushes past him. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now Burrow. A short throw caught by Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And this is going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 48-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. A gain of 8 there on the play, and now we've got a 3rd and 4. Tua going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
A-Chain will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Now he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
The 19-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Touchdown! Foster Moreau from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Man open, it's Goodwin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 47.
Burrow looking to pass. A short throw caught by Andrews. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Caught out left side by Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's H.A. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Tua. Out route to Hill, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
H.A. now up the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
A-Chain once more, and this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Touchdown Dolphins! Allen Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now 21-7. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. But he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Now Burrow. Touchdown Bengals. Mark Andrews from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He completes this one to Mingo. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
White is in. Touchdown Bengals. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. And the Dolphin first down.
In motion, Hill. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Tua going to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch, They try to get the big one downfield.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert it.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 82 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And just shutting him off there. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Throw caught by H.A. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd down, here's H.A. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Going with White here, toss left. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Hand off to A-Chain to begin the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, here's Tua. That's complete outright to the tight end, Trimble. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Running left, it's A-Chain. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try to chip someone at the 2nd level.
Tua on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And he'll find Moreau here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Here's Tua. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And Caleb Shudak on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Denzel Berryman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now a toss play. This is White. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 3rd down and 10.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They go with White on the counter. Shifts by him. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, it's Goodwin. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 19-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
White. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So what a debut we've got going here, Charles. His first ever NFL game, and that 3 touchdowns now on the ground.
I know this organization thought they found a winner, but I can't imagine anyone thinking the results will come quite this fast.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to A-Chain. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Dolphins.
Slot man moves right. A-Chain on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Chase, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hill on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Their own 47-yard line.
Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. 2nd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. After the turnover, it's Tua. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Second down and 6 now from the 26. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. No gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown. Allen Robinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have taken a 4th quarter lead. The two are going to try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. On the return is Charlie Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 1. 2:15 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. The short throw caught by Andrews. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
At the 28-yard line.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And this is no good. Oh, by a matter of inches, he missed it wide to the right. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Miami, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.